What is up, gang? Nick here. Welcome to the show if you're new. Thanks for coming back if you're not. This one's going to be a bit different, a bit more off the cuff. I wasn't going to originally do a NIO video today, but in light of the circumstances, I wanted to get my thoughts out to you all. Our NIO Discord channel has been absolutely exploding today, and there was a lot of concerns going on out there. A lot of questions about why this was happening, where shares are headed, will they recover, and I think I can address some of these questions. There's also some news emerging today from the NIO camp. I want to touch on that as well. But before we get it today, Webull is giving out 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. This offer ends soon, guys. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. They are a 0% commissions trading platform, and they are one of my favorite trading apps. Make sure you check out our Patreon page. There's behind the scenes, more content, under the radar stocks, and this gains you access to our private Discord channels. This is where you can see our portfolio trades in real time, one-on-one research channels. The chat is always popping off, and I'm also going to be hiring some moderators on the Discord. So if that interests you, send me a PM on Patreon. I'll respond. It might take me a day, but I do want to get a growing team going here. If that interests you, let me know. All right. So let's get right into the news. NIO obviously had an absolutely drastic fall today. We're down almost 8% on the day, 7.90%, just north of 50 at 50.68. So this is actually the 7th time NIO has finished in the red in the past 8 trading days. Oof. That one hurts. I'm not even going to lie. It does. Now, as I always say, we have to take this whole dip into context. What are NIO's peers doing? What is the industry doing? What's the sector doing? What's the overall market doing? So NIO trades very akin to Tesla. No, this doesn't always happen, but frequently it does. Should it happen? No, that's a different story, but you know what? They do. We could see that Tesla had an extremely large sell-off. They are down $66.80 on the day. Wow. 8.55% on the day. Yikes. We could see Xpeng trading down, Li Auto trading down. A lot of these EV companies are down today. Looking at the entire market, we're seeing really expensive stocks just taking a pummeling today. And this was across the board. We saw the tech-heavy NASDAQ down more than a whopping 2%. That's huge for the NASDAQ. We saw the S&P down, but surprisingly, we saw the Dow actually trading up. A lot of these older blue chip collared stocks, tried and true, were up. Now, I'll link this all back to NIO, what I'm doing, and what this all means for the company, I promise. But I first need to discuss something to paint the picture, so to speak. Just give me a minute here, guys. If you've been investing for only, let's say, a year at this point, you wouldn't have really witnessed a momentum shift. I know a lot of you are new to investing, which I think is great. Keep going. Do not get discouraged. There are ups and downs in the market in every sector. This happens. It's cyclical. But what you have maybe not witnessed is, like I said, a change in thinking across the board. So let's rewind. As the health situation took a hold last year, it was really clear what was going to happen. There was going to be a massive hit to leisure, travel, oil, consumer discretionary in general, and that's exactly what we saw. This could not have been more obvious. And this was great for investors. They knew to run and to reallocate. Now, we also saw that reallocation taking place in tech stocks. There was a huge bull run on tech, e-commerce, fintech, clean energy. This just makes sense and gave investors a really unique and rare chance at getting in on really cheap valuations after a huge crash. However, these tech stocks, clean energy, including EV, ran up so huge for so long that investors are now either securing these profits, reallocating their assets, or de-risking their portfolios completely. And why is this? What does this have to do with NIO? Come on, Nick, let's get there. Come on. Sorry, I'll never make that voice again. As the health situation's end is now in sight, however far out that may be, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, the key thing here is that there will be some sort of end. That's the word, end. The vaccines are rolling out in mass production and things are well underway. Even if leisure and travel are still pummeled and essentially not even operating, investors are smart and they're thinking with their long-term heads here. They're securing these positions for when these are back up and running 3, 5, 10 years down the line. Who knows? Now, this is reversing the pendulum, so to speak. Whereas all of the heavy hit leisure, travel, oil stocks, etc. were pummeled last year and the tech giants surged, we are now seeing the exact opposite series of events take place where investors are reallocating. They are reallocating to these undervalued and cheap stocks that have been trading down for the better part of a year. This happens all of the time in the stock market. Let me say that again. This happens all the time. However, the past year, unlike any other, has really drawn this in bold writing. It's very clear what's happening. Now, NIO last year had a run up like none other. And I just want to say right off the top that I do not by any means think NIO is in trouble or they will continue falling down to zero or they're going bankrupt. I know some NIO bears who troll the internet and are just seemingly constantly mad and pessimistic might chirp me, but hey, the internet is a feeding ground and I'm throwing myself in it. Comes with the territory, so that's okay. NIO, in my opinion, is only increasingly in buying territory for me. If you are part of our private Discord channel, you may have witnessed me scooping up shares of NIO all day long and with increasing quantities of shares. And yes, by the way, I will start posting the share quantities on the buys. Some of you had been asking me about that. An extended period of consolidation is underway, and this is compounded by the fact that investors are switching their investment I don't know. This makes perfect sense to why NIO is drastically down. However, like I said, I am only buying more and at an increased rate. I'm strictly a long-term investor. You all know this, and I am securing and padding up my position for the long term with NIO. I love their business fundamentals, their trajectory. I like where they're moving this year. And we also need to remember that they are releasing their Q4 earnings on March 1st after regular trading hours. I will have a full Q4 breakdown coming in a few days and what to expect, so make sure you subscribe. I have a weird thing where I'm actually not even displeased when I see NIO in the red. I'm just securing up more shares. That is how much I believe in the future of this company. I do think they will have another bull run back up to their previous resistance in the near-term future. I really do. We'll probably see above 60 within a month. You can come back and refer this video if I'm right, and you can, chirp me if I'm wrong. These low valuations, in my opinion, are sales on their long-term prospects. Remember, we've had big names initiate on NIO with $80 and above price targets, and many think this could happen sooner than later. Nothing has fundamentally changed about NIO. Remember that. We also had some pretty cool news coming out of the NIO camp today. I do want to touch on this. They have begun testing out their battery swap 2.0 station. Remember that this station can hold up to 13 batteries and increases the quantity of users that can come through the station per day. They are set to release these stations to the public hopefully in April this year. It will be very interesting to get a first-hand eye on them and how they are able to perform. Like I said, I love this company long term, and I do think that triple digits is still feasible for this year. Yes, 2021, as they gear up for their ET7 release in Q1 2022. When they have their eyes on a European expansion this year, they have an incredibly massive cash position. They're unlikely to dilute shares anytime soon. They are continually purchasing back the company from NIO China. They are continuously pouring money into their research and development and implementing autonomous driving capabilities. There really is a ton to love about this company. I am strictly focused on where they could be trading 3, 5, 10 years down the line, and not week to week or month to month. This is noise when you zoom out. Yes, I do know it can be hard to watch your position go upside down. I do get it. But this steadfast, long-term investor, in my opinion, is the only way to really invest and not gamble, and they will always come out ahead. Anyways, everyone, I hope this brought some clarity, some calm to the situation. This happens. This is to be predicted. Like I said, I will have a full Q4 breakdown coming and where I think shares will be trading in a couple of weeks. Don't forget about the Webull promo, 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a no-brainer. They are a 0% commissions trading platform. It's really just a win-win, guys. Check out the Patreon page. There's under the radar stocks, more content, some sneak peeks into my portfolios, and this also gains you access to our private Discord channels. This is where you can see all of my real-time trades. What a cool community we are building. Like I said, I am looking for some moderators for the channel. If that interests you, if you want to be a part of the team, send me a PM on Patreon. I will respond within a day or two. I do respond to every single message. Shout out to everyone already on the Discord channel. You guys are amazing. You fuel me. Anyways, everyone, I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Happy trading, gang. Cheers.